What's good? What's good? It's another breaking news. Breaking news with your boy 18 Willing. Listen, y'all, we getting straight to the point on this one. Um, and I'm gonna cook on this one. This one got me feeling some type of way, man. The trucker company involved in a drowsy driving crash on I-20 in Texas earlier this summer has 60 days to take substantive corrective actions, according to government officials. Y'all know anytime government officials is involved in any type of accident that's fatal, it's not a good thing, man. First, I want to say this. Anybody that's pressuring you or any company that's pressuring you to get these loads from A to B, don't stick around, man. Don't stick around. This was definitely the case in this incident, man. Let's read further and then I'm gonna cook a little bit, man. It's for all my new drivers. So if you know a driver that need to hear this message, go ahead and share this video. If you like this video, like this video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe because you're getting this news, man, from a former trucker himself. And I was involved in the same type of situation, but I'm gonna tell you how I spent it off, man. The accident happened June 28th, east of Dallas. When a 27-year-old named Alex Axami Gonzalez, ooh, that was hard for me, y'all. That was hard. Um, allegedly fell asleep at the wheel, causing a devastating crash that unalived people and injured others. Since then, an investigation by National Transportation Safety Board has revealed dubious details surrounding the safety practices and records of the trucking company involved. Hope Trans LLC. I've never seen this company before on the road, but I hope I never see. That's what Hope stand for. I hope I never see them because I see what's going on, man. So CBS actually covered this also, and guess what it says? Now CBS reports that the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration has proposed an unsatisfactory rating for Hope Trans, meaning that the company must take substantive corrective actions within the next 60 days. If concerns are not addressed, the company could be taken off the road, said USDOT spokesperson. The FMCSA completed a compliance inspection on the company August 15th, and discovered the following violations. Listen to this, y'all. This is key. And we're going to cook a little bit, but listen to this. These are the following violations: sending a driver out on a job before obtaining a negative pre-employment controlled substance test result. That's crazy. You actually sending drivers out there not knowing, where they are mentally, where they are as far as are they under the influence of some type of drug or intoxicant or alcoholic beverage. This is like you have to address these things, man. This is very important. Failing to perform alcohol testing on a driver included or involved in a recordable crash. That's very important. Allowing drivers to operate a commercial motor vehicle that had not been periodically inspected, and maintaining a vehicle out of service rate of 42%. I'm let's hold on. Let's cook. Let's cook for 2 seconds. All of this smells that all of this smells and entails that the it ain't right. If a company, you can check company scores and safety rating scores. That this score is just like a grade. You see 42.2%. That means that they're failing as a company. It's already telling you they're failing as a company. If you go before, this is for all my new drivers. I'm giving y'all some game. If you ever get hired by a company or you ever inquiring about a company before you get hired, always look up their CSA score. Always look up they say everything. You need to go into every detail. Look into the reviews of the company. You need to look at what the drivers are saying. Look at the stars. These ratings aren't there for a reason. Sometimes you do have drivers that give reviews and they mad because something that they didn't do. But if you get like reviews, you need to read between the lines like, yo, this is wild. This is crazy. And no, I'm not about to get involved in this. Let's go further. In the weeks and months following the fatal crash, several truck drivers formerly employed with Hope Trans LLC have spoken out against the company, accusing their bosses of pressuring them into unsafe driving practices. A warrant for the arrest of an unnamed Hope Trans executive was put out at the beginning of August on felony charges. That individual has not been named. The driver in this case, let's wrap this up. The driver in this case is still incarcerated on a $2.5 million bond at the Kaufman County Jail. And y'all see what's going on in the trucking industry. Let's cook. This is the reason why I tell y'all, man, y'all need to watch some of my older content. This is one of the reasons why I tell y'all, if it look like smoke and it smell like smoke, guess what? It's on fire. It's on fire. This company, there's a lot of other companies out here like that. They're pressuring drivers to drive beyond the limits. This week, it's the same thing with me. This week, I spoke up with a company that I was, I just got hired into. I spoke up for myself, and I told them, today, I had a conversation with them, and I told them, like, look, what's the schedule looking like for the week? Right, this is Labor Day. What's the schedule looking like for the week? And he told me, yo, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. He named off all these days. I'm like, okay, what's the hours? Because me as a driver, I want to know the hours that I have available to kick it with my kids. So, just because you guys are in the crunch don't mean that I have to be in the crunch. So he tell me, like, look, man, we're going to be doing like 14 to 16 hours. This is local work. So I'm like, so when I'm going to have a chance to sleep? He like, well, if we had a set schedule for that, man, we'll let you, we would have been let you know, kind of like in a smart kind of way. But I'm saying that to say this. You have your CDL, and if you got a clean CDL and you good, you can go to the next company. So guess what I said? I said, I can no longer drive for this company because that's unsafe practices. I'm not hard up on the money like a lot of people are. I don't want the clout that comes with driving a truck. I do know if you drive 16 hours any damn where, whether you're in a commercial vehicle or in the car, you gonna need a break between the 8th hour, the 6th hour. Like, when do I sleep? If you working 16 hours, up to 16 hours a day, you're gonna be tired, especially if you schedule for the next day. You're gonna be very fatigued. So in this case, I don't see why the driver, just didn't speak up and speak out. You falling asleep at the wheel of a commercial vehicle that's packed to 80,000 pounds in gross weight. You should be speaking up. Yo, I don't feel comfortable, or I'm tired. Just simply say, I'm tired. Just those words alone should already throw an alert out there like, yo, this driver, he need a rest. He need a break. And so many companies out there, man, that's pressuring drivers to drive so many miles. You're not even in shape to do that. You're not in shape to do it. You don't know time management enough. I've been with a company where it was outlaw driving. I did pretty damn good. But I want to say this. A lot of people can't do it. I can see a couple trips or whatever to line your pockets out, line your pockets up. But when it comes to other people's safety, even yourself, speak up, man, for yourself. You don't have to be, you don't have to go to the authorities. Just tell the company, yo, look, I'm tired. And if y'all can't accept that, I will gladly bring this truck back. But a lot of drivers don't say that because the money be so good. And guess what? They getting paid twice as much as what you getting paid. And they not even in the truck. A lot of these dispatchers are, and I just talked about this with one of my homeboys that's a trucker. A lot of these dispatchers are sending drivers on multiple loads. They already have a load tied up. Once you drop that load off, they already have a load tied up on the other end. They don't give a damn what's going on. All they do is reset the clock, and you're gonna be trying to get to the next load to get to the next dollar. It's very unsafe for everybody. Y'all see the FMCSA cracking down a lot on these incidents. People going to jail now. At first, it used to be, oh, Okay, now people are going to prison. Y'all see this guy, the driver, he's on a $2.5 million bond. What is it? $2.25 million bond. And they probably not gonna lower it. They not gonna lower it because they like, yo, you know what happened. You knew what was going on. You wasn't calling us when you was getting that money. You definitely weren't calling us when you was getting that money. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, the person that they looking for is probably the owner of the company. I'll bet you it's probably the owner of the company because he's sending drivers out there knowingly, resetting the clock. You're sitting and your rating is so piss poor. You got a 46.2 on a vehicle out of service rate. That means more than half of almost half of your vehicles are not maintaining, proper maintenance. It's just all over the place. And this is what we have to deal with, man. You got companies that's pressuring other drivers to, yo, you can do it. You can do it. A lot of drivers ain't cut like that. I'm one of them drivers that's cut like that. I've done it for some time before. And it's instances where I'll be like, yo, I'm just tired. I need to get some rest. All right, Derek, go ahead and chill out. So this your boy 18 Willing. Look, if you are with a company that's pressuring you to drive extra hours and they resetting the clock and you get into an accident, no, you will go to jail now. Just know that they're not playing anymore. So if you value your freedom, you value your life, you value your CDL, get out of these companies as soon as you can and get with the program, man, because there's a lot going on in trucking, man, and they just not having it anymore. It was fun while it lasted. This your boy 18 Willing, man, and this another breaking news. Breaking news.